walk me through your emotions on Saturday when your team was down at half and you knew what was right there in front of you as an opportunity and what needed to happen, and then the game, and then you go into wondering about your future. Coach, can you walk me through all that for me?
Yeah, it was a pretty eventful 18 hours or so. We've had a great season. We were excited to play in that championship game, thought we were ready to go, and we just had a really bad first quarter. Gave them some really gift opportunities they took advantage of, and found ourselves down 24-7 at halftime. And we went in at half and we just said, look, we couldn't have pretty much played a worse first quarter. They can do it 24-7 and a half. We can too. And, our guys did a great job of regrouping. They believed it. They knew it. I mean, I think we had outgained them in the first half. They felt like we belonged, like we have all year. And so, but credit to them to go out and until the last 16 seconds, they did. We won the second half 24-7, came back to tie it with 16 seconds to go. And then we didn't cover a kick the way we should. And their kid made an unbelievable kick and we lost. And so then you go into the locker room, you're obviously disappointed you didn't win the championship, but it happens in big time games. Someone's going to lose, but then knowing that in about 11 or 12 hours, you're going to find out if you'd done enough to get into the playoff. A lot of emotions there. So we were on pins and needles and pretty unsettled for the next 11 or so hours traveling home. And then fortunately, a little after 11, 11 Central Time, we saw our name called. And so it was a pretty wide range of emotions in those 18 hours.
I'm sure. And then, you go from, having 4 quarters to control what you can control, and then you're immediately in a position where you can't control a damn thing anymore except pounding a table. Did you or anybody in the administration make some phone calls to anybody in the committee or anything like that to politic after?
Yeah, we don't have access to the committee. I mean, we politicked for the week leading up. I know our conference did, our commissioner did. I mean, I'm grateful to the committee for doing what I think, at least from what it looked like to me, most of America thought was the right thing. It's one thing, conference championship games are a big deal. And only us in Oregon went undefeated in a Power 4 conference in the regular season. And so we earned the right to be there. And had the committee have gone into championship weekend and left us outside of the playoff bracket, then I'm fine with that. Like, we know we have to win to get in, like Clemson did. But the fact that they had us ranked ahead of 2 teams, Indiana and Alabama, that were also in the field, but weren't playing in their championship weekend, you just felt like we earned the right to be in championship weekend. But if we lose, maybe our seed gets affected, which it did. If we'd have won, we'd have had a bye and be the 3 seed. We lost, we're the 11 seed. But you just feel like, man, you don't want to penalize people for earning that opportunity, because if you do, then in the future, like, who's going to play in conference championship games?
And did you learn through television that you made it?
Oh yeah. That stuff doesn't get shared. We were watching in my living room, holding our breath as ESPN did an excellent job building drama for that last one. And, we were either going to see a Mustang or we were going to see an A. And when we saw the Mustang, my kids went crazy running around the house, and it was a good moment.
How old are they? How old are your kids?
My twin boys are 14. My twin girls are 8.
What? Wait, so you got 2 sets of twins? Is that what you're saying? You got 2 sets of twins?
I do.
How do you still have your hair, man?
It's running away from me up in here. It's efficient way to do things, but it's crazy.
It's efficient, but crazy. That is definitely. Well, you could say the same thing about the College Football Playoff Committee, right? I mean, it's kind of wild. So you learn that way, and then what? You make phone calls. You got to get to work. You gotta start watching Penn State, right?
Yeah, we'd set a team meeting for 3 no matter what our fate was going to be. So we came in and did some things here or there, and then had the meeting and celebrated with the guys. They were really excited to get another opportunity to go out and prove they belong. And after we kind of felt like we let one slip the night before, and then, we got our hands full. We're going all the way up to Happy Valley, 106,000 people on the road at Penn State. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, but this is what you live for, though, right? That sort of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
If you're a competitor, that's the opportunity. I mean, you got to look at SMU in our program that has a rich history. As you know, you go all the way back to Doak Walker in the 30s to Eric Dickerson and the Pony Express in the 80s, but we just haven't been back on this stage in a while. And so to get back to this stage and to be playing in games where it's SMU and Penn State, there's 12 teams playing for a national championship, and we're one of them. That was the vision. That's where we wanted to be. And so we're excited. We know it's going to be a difficult challenge to overcome, but that's why you compete, to get a chance to go do it.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku Channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.